Oh. Mm. 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 Oh. Hey, folks. It's Mickey Richards here. And as you can see, I'm out in the cold and the rain. I'm in a garden with some Brussels sprouts, which are cold weather crops. Perfect time of the year. And I'm not just out here because I'm a dumbass and I'm going to freeze my ass off. That's the first reason. I'm a dumbass. Second reason is obviously I'm eating a steak or multiple steaks. And they're really good. I got my glass of milk there. But I'm also here because I want to talk about that stupid Indiana Jones 5 trailer. They call it The Dial of Destiny. Which, yeah. Who the hell thought of that idea? They were having a board meeting or whatever, and they thought, yeah, we gotta come up with ideas, something catchy, something that rhymes. Well, hey, that Avatar had like the way of the water. That kind of rhymes. So why don't we do like Dial of Doom? Nah, that's too. That's too. How about Dial of Destiny? Oh, that sounds terrible. Let's go with it. It really sounds like some cheesy 80s glam rock song or something. The Dial of Destiny. Like, come on. But anyway, I watched the trailer, and the big premise of this film is Indiana Jones is, well, Harrison Ford is 80 freaking years old. He's an old ass man who's had a lot of injuries and complications over his life, so he's not doing too hot. So they're basically, in theory, all the articles claim, they're de-aging him for this film, which I don't really like. I mean, why don't you just get a new actor to do it? Why put all this effort to make 80-year-old Harrison Ford appear like 60-year-old Harrison Ford? I don't know. They didn't show that much of his de-aging in the film or that many scenes with him talking, so I don't really know how it's going to look. Like, if there's going to be an uncanny valley effect, because I'm sure there have been other films that have done this, but I haven't seen them. Some of the scenes when he was supposed to be younger in the trailer, he didn't look that much younger. Is he 60? Is he 80? I don't know. You know, he still looks really old, and his body, he just looks old. So you can put a heavy jacket on him and, you know, make his face look a little younger with editing, but yeah, he's still an 80-year-old man, and that's going to affect the film. And then you have the daughter, granddaughter, whatever, somebody taking over, you know, which kind of defeats the purpose of de-aging him. If you have the ability to de-age Harrison Ford, why would you just acknowledge he's an old man who's on his way out by having someone replace him? That just screams, I'm old, I shouldn't even be doing this. Here's somebody else we're going to shoehorn in. And they didn't really show this person at all in the trailer, so, you know, it's weird if you're making an entire film about Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, and you're just not going to show the person that's replacing them. Because if you wait until, like, the last minute or much later, people are not going to be used to this person. They're going to be, like, concerned. It's not the same. Right? So, I don't know. That could play out badly. The other factor is just, this is a cash grab, guys. This is all it is. It doesn't look great. It looks like a bunch of action scenes that stuntmen and technology will barely get Harrison Ford through. It doesn't look great. Looks like they just mashed together a bunch of crap themes from the first 3 films and just put them into some nostalgia. You know, and you see these people in the comments praising this thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You saw a Kingdom of the Crystal horse shit. You know how bad they could make this. Why are you... Like, so many people go, you know, guys, we could really create a film that... Steak comes first. When you buy cheap steak, it's chewy, so it takes a while to chew. I'm not buying good steak. This is cheap, like the ass of the cow, basically. The round or the sirloin bottom or whatever the hell. But yeah, this is a cash grab, and these people are crying. And they always have people say, Man, I wish Hollywood would make original films again. Stop just milking old, dead franchises, reboots, remakes, and actually create something new. But then they salivate and they jerk off to this. Oh yeah, when I was 8 years old, I saw Indiana Jones and it was the greatest film I ever saw! And it impacted my life immensely, and I changed and I became a man, and I'll never forget. My entire life revolves around how wonderful that film was! And I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. God, you were a dumbass kid. Like, there are tons of shit that I watched when I was a kid, and guess what? I don't think they're anything glorious because I was a dumbass kid. I had no standards. I remember watching, like, the Pokemon anime as a kid, like crazy. And then as an adult, I went back and watched it and thought, oh, God, this is horrible. I can barely get through the freaking episodes because they're just, God, they're so poorly written and, hurts my head. It rots my brain. But as a kid, I was stupid. I didn't know any better. And of course, the first three Indiana Jones films, I think, are very good. I like them. I didn't see them as a young kid, but I saw them when I was maybe 10 or 12. So they're okay. They're good. But they're not worth, like, jerking off over, salivating like sheep. Thank you, Disney. Take my money. Take everything I have. I love you. This film is a gift. It's a gift from the Disney gods. It's like, come on. Have some respect. Have some dignity. There's probably a lot better things in your childhood than Indiana Jones films. I mean, come on. Could it be okay? Sure. But odds are it's going to be just a cash grab for nostalgia. A nostalgic cash grab that's not going to be very good.